All right. Hey, nerds. Let's jump into an Arena Direct sealed Edge of Eternities collector booster box dealio here. I'll be real. I'm a little bit anxious about this. If we get up to 3 wins, we're all right. But if we don't get up to 3 wins, we're going to be feeling pretty bad. But here we are. High risk, high reward. We got some mythics in here. Not the mythic you want to see, really. What do we got? Nothing really good. I'm gonna be real. Um, Hard light containment. Enchant artifact you control. When this aura enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield. Bioengineered future. Entropic cruiser might be interesting. So we're looking at probably black, green. We're gonna hope that we have some really, really good stuff in our pool. So let's pull out some of the white that we'd be looking at. Starport security. We got 2 of those. A dock worker drone. Sure. Zealous display, not bad. Night luminary, some lightsmith, double cryo shatter, double cryogen. Mechan navigator is a good card. Mental modulation, code cracker, hound. Sinister cryologist is all right, not great. Some good later game blue over here. Hole carver, 3 beam saws. Indestructible. Whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact, not bad. A decode. 2 decode. Swarmkill and the Dirge Craft. I kind of like our black here. We're in a good spot with some strong cruisers spacecraft. Our white's looking all right. What are we looking at in our dual colors? We got a Tanook. All right, we do got some stuff in the green. What are we looking at for our green here? Edge Rover, Bioengineered, Sky Stinger, Thawbringer. 4 of the Drix Fate Makers. Dang. Okay, so 4 of those Drix Fate Makers are the big pulls for us. Here we're looking at the Cavron Harrier, Plasma Bolt, Invasive Maneuvers, Melded Moxite. 5 counters. Orbital, Cavron. Alright. So here, what are we looking at here? Our strongest cards are in black. I think our green is a little bit light. The Drix Fate Makers are good. They're not amazing. None of these cards are amazing in green, and I don't think that's what's going to get us there. The blue has 2. Honestly, these aren't great in blue. Where's that decode transmission? Bring that back. I think we're going to be in black. Let's drop the white real quick. And look at... We're looking at 38 cards in this blue-black shell, and we would be putting in probably those. We don't got anything in the blue-black shell. Cryo Shatter, Cryogen. We're able to kind of bring things back. We're looking to get into the late game with some big spacecraft. Should we be looking at adding any extra colors? If we were playing something like this, the Eternity Elevator is not what we want to be doing. The Terrain Generator, not what we want to be doing. Wormwall Sweeper is something that's interesting. We do have the Watery Grave that we would be adding to this deck. We wanted to add white. All Fate Scroll is like an addable card. What are we looking at here? 12 and 10. Ooh, cancel. Intrepid Battle Cruiser. We definitely want some things that we can tap down for all of these cruisers. That's the main thing that I want to be looking at. The Starbreach Whale is good. Gigastorm Titan is interesting. We're able to kind of play that out quick. If we instead drop the blue for like, what would we be looking at there? So the reroute systems, the starport security is interesting. I don't think we have enough counters for those to matter. Dockworker drone, banishing light. Two of these bounces. I'm not really here for that. Scout the survivors would be interesting. All Fate Stalker. When you cast your second spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Okay. So we got some creatures. Add in the starport security. If it has a 1/1 counter, draw a card. We don't really want to add that. What are we looking at here? 14 and 7, but we're not really getting up to the full card count that we want. I do think we're going to be looking at the blue-black deck. I think that's the best version of a deck that we can get. Just some good removal. The ability to get some good advantage. Atomic Microsizer. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose up to one target creature. That creature can't be blocked this turn, has base power and toughness 1/1 until end of turn. So this just lets you keep getting in. Honestly, that might be pretty good. You just need to have a creature for it. So we're adding a Watery Grave. The Survey Mechan. I almost want... I just need... I feel like I just need a little bit more power in this, in all honesty. The All Fate Scroll. Sacrifice this artifact, draw X card, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. We'd only have 3, so that's not really much. Beamsaw Prospector. Yeah, I think we're just in on the... We're going to play that, and I think we're going to play... Maybe we play a Dark Endurance. Maybe that is what we do. What are we looking at here? 11 and 11. I would love to have another creature, that's all. Do I play the Interceptor Mechan and play a mountain or two? We have 3 beam saws. I do think maybe I play some red. Like if I add that and an orbital plunge, and I can drop like... what do I want to drop here? I'd probably drop one of those, definitely. And give me 7/7/2 with a double. And I need to drop one more card. I think maybe I drop the mental modulation. I mean, it is just a draw card, though. Like, that's getting me through the deck. But I do think that's probably the cut. Whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact. All right. This is what we're going to go with. I'll be real. I'm not 100% sure about this. I do sacrifice an artifact or creature, destroy it. I do think Embrace Oblivion with the 2 Cryogen. That might be good. And I'm not sure I'm not sure what I should drop for it. Honestly, Entropic Battlecruiser is not amazing, but it should be pretty good for us. I do think Embrace Oblivion is going in this deck. I do think I need to drop probably... I think it's the Elvoy Galeblade. I do think it is. All right. All right, all right, all right. We are looking at Spacecraft Central with Entropic Battlecruiser, Caesarian Dirgecraft, and Specimen Freighter as our top ends here. We're going to be attempting to take this all the way in a battle for a box. We are looking a little bit weak for a sealed pool, but let's cross our fingers and see how we can do. If I can bust out 3 wins, I'll be happy. If I can bust out 4 wins, I'll be ecstatic. If I can bust out 7 wins, I will be thanking the gods and what powers be for the aura that they have granted to me. But let's get into it. Ooh, Raidi. I like that avatar. Not as cool as my Mushroom Man. Triple islands, and I'm going first. Nope, mulliganing that. Looking great here. Definitely going to keep this, and I'm going to be sending that mountain back. We don't need the mountain quickly. We have the beam saw. I do think I start with the Mechan Navigator. The Specimen Freighter is something that I would love to have online later on. So we're going to keep this 6. And we're going to put this mountain to the bottom. And we're going to start with an island. It's a sweet, sweet card sleeve. Mechan Navigator coming on down. We're gonna get in there. Draw a card and discard card. I think we are going to discard a... Honestly, we're probably gonna discard a mountain. Actually, no, we're gonna discard an island. Submit! We're gonna play a mountain, and we're gonna play a beam saw. Next turn, we're gonna hope for a land, probably. We got some aggression in. Sky Stinger is a good card that's gonna stop us. We're gonna decode transmissions here. And then we're gonna no attacks. Oof. Alright, alright. We're gonna hope for a land. We do have a couple of removal spells in hand, so we're in a good spot. We're able to kind of take things out as they come down. I mean, if we draw lands. As is, if he comes in for 3, I think we let him. Ooh. I do want to kill that. Do I wait? That's my question. I do think I wait. I'm going to end my turn here, and we're going to see what he does. Yes. Fair enough. I swear, everyone has that card. Yeah. Do we take 6 here? No, I think we double block this Meld Strider. 2 blockers. And we get the Beam Saw Lander token, so there's at least that. And we're gonna play the Lightless Evangel. We're going to be able to bump it up to a 3-3 when we sacrifice that lander token. And we're in a little bit of a good spot. We got rid of his really, really scary Starwinder. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, he didn't get to use its ability, not even once. I do think I block here. I'm gonna activate this ability. And make him have something. In the battlefield, I want an island. Advisor. Yeah, trade off. I'm here for that. And now I can make him sacrifice his 5/7. Here for that too. Alright. Now next turn I can play Beam Saw, I can warp in Star Breach, and I can Cryo Shatter something if I want, which I think I will. So let's warp this in. I'm going to get rid of Entropic. I'm going to keep the Orbital Plunge on top though. Then I am going to play a Beam Sail. And then I'm going to play Cryo Shatter on your Self-Craft Mechan because I do not want to bounce it. I am then going to crew this twice over. And my 4/3 flyer will be online next turn. I will say Cryo Shatter and the Caesarean Dirgecraft have a little anti-synergy, but as long as you get the Dirgecraft down first, or they pop their Cryo Shatter, which I have not looked at the art for Cryo Shatter, that it looks kind of lazy. Like, compare this common to that. Or not that, this. Like, I guess I can't tell the background. Maybe I'm losing something in the graphics squeeze. Ooh, okay. You can play your 3/5. But you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to Orbital Plunge it. And then I'm going to crew this. And then I'm going to go in, and I am going to attack for 4. In the air. I like the spot we're in all honesty. I have some powerful cards still on the back burner. I got a 4/3 flyer. He's able to get in for 2. He's able to get in for 4 if he wants to pump it. I can pop this lander. The good thing is, if he starts pumping this, being able to bounce it is amazing. Next turn, if he pumps it again... Ooh, I don't like that. But that works. I want to sacrifice this for a swamp. And you get it. Let's play the whale. We're going to leave both of those on top. We're going to play that. We're going to do no attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't play Specimen Freighter and bring in the Warp of Codecracker Hound, but I can play the Specimen Freighter to pop this. Which I will 100% do if he swings in and pumps it twice. I'm kind of anticipating it, in all honesty. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna warp this in. Put a card in your hand, the other will go into your graveyard. Cryo Shatter is gonna go in my hand. Other is gonna go in my graveyard. Cryo Shatter is gonna be put on your Tenderfoot. And then I'm gonna attack with both. And you can choose to block if you want. You didn't, so you want to pump it? Sure. But you were down to 9. And the thing is, if you pump an attack, you lose it, because that's what Cryo Shatter says. Cryo Shatter is such a good card. I'm more and more impressed with this card the more I play it. 1 mana, I mean, to be fair, this is going to be able to keep getting pumped, but if he attacks with it even once, I mean, if it taps, right? Becomes tapped or is dealt damage. Literally any damage. I'm kind of here for that. He's thinking of what he can do. $24.02, $25.08. Oh, he does have the freighter for the bounce. Okay, okay. That's fair. Are you gonna bounce your own creatures? He's gonna bounce. Okay, okay. I respect it. Let's start by swinging in. We are then going to warp this in, so we're down to 7 mana. 1 in graveyard, 1 on top. I am then going to play a 1, 2, 3, a Decode Transmissions. And I am then going to play a Zuithit Asio Harmonicist. That's going to be my turn. Now, if I can Zuithit a bunch of things, that'll be awesome, because I'll be able to just kind of start bringing back some random stuff. Nothing big, I'll be real, but being able to bring back a 2-1 or a 2-2, I mean, is not nothing. I will say the 4-7 here. Ooh. That's scary. Turn target artifact or creature. The thing is, do I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? So I can bounce both of those. He did not crew with them. I can get in for 5. Let's play this. Surveil 2. Graveyard, graveyard. And then let's play Code Cracker. One to go in my hand, other to go in my graveyard. And then let's tap this and bring back the Gigastorm Titan as a 4/4. And we're not going to attack. We're just going to build a big board, and we're going to see what you have to say about that, because we're going to be able to bounce 2 of your blockers next turn, and we should be able to get in for lethal. We've got blockers for your 4/7. We only got 7 cards in the deck. That's a little bit risky. So like this attacking twice gets us. But, I mean, if he crews and he attacks with that, I think we win. Alright, so we bounce both of those, swing all out, he blocks, and he takes 4. Alright, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna bounce boom, and we're gonna bounce boom. Yes. Or 2. Okay. Next. All attack. 4 attackers. For some reason, I thought that he would keep his 2 blockers after I did that. I don't know what I was thinking. Only 1 blocker, so he was able to get in for the 6. That's 1 win. I will take that. That was definitely hard fought if he had gotten in with that Leviathan 1 time. But hey, sometimes that's manifesting the luck. And here we go, running it right back for another good luck game 2. Waiting for opponent. Feeling good. Hahamood, Dauntless Drafter. And we're looking great here. Definitely gonna keep this Beam Saw on 2, Cryo Shatter to take care of anything super scary. Hilderblade. A little bit scary, not that scary though. Let's play a Beam Saw here. I probably should have played the island, so next turn I could play Gigastorm and Cryo Shatter possibly. Double strike. I think I just play this, right? No, I think I Cryo Shatter here. I do think I Cryo Shatter. And I do get in for 2. And we're really sad that we couldn't play a 4/4 that turn because of our misplay. That, see, sequencing my lands is really important. I should have realized I might want to play 2 blue spells, and I hovered over them too. Okay, you can return that. How do I want to go about this? I think I'm going to play the Entropic Battlecruiser. And I am going to crew it for 2. And then I need it for 6 next turn. I am able to play Starbreach Whale and Codecracker Hound to be able to get this out. And then I'd be able to attack with 3/10. Oh, that's not good though. Okay. This requires something a little bit different here. I am going to warp this in. And we're going to take an island. Sure. I'm going to play a Gigastorm Titan. And then we're going to crew this. Flying Death Touch. We're gonna no attacks. I'm a little bit worried that he has removal. If he has removal here for the Entropic Battlecruiser, I'm in a bad spot. Yup, that's not good. That's rough for us. Yeah, I can't block the 4/4 here. I think that's gonna be game here. Elegy Acolyte, he's in a great spot. That's fine. Okay. On to the next one. Nick's playing that Gigastorm Titan turn really messed me up. Okay, 1-1. No room for mess ups now. One more and I think we're out. But I believe in us running this one back. Our hand was pretty good, but I think the power level of our opponent's deck was maybe just a little bit higher. Just a tad. The misplays don't help. I'll be real. We're gonna keep this. It's not the most amazing hand in the world, but we're on the play. We get to lead with a Cryogen Relic, so I'll take it. Swap. Not bad. We can play Zuithit next turn. Or we can play a Hole Carver, followed by a 4/4. And that is exactly where we want to be. I'm pumping that up. I do think we're going to grab kill it. I think we're playing the tempo plan here. Next turn we can play a Star Breach Whale. Ooh, okay. You're gonna play it slow? I'm gonna be real, I'm just gonna play the 3/5 flyer so that I can hopefully get in next turn. Beam Saw, bottom, at top. 5 mana. He's got really good mana, I will say. He's popping a lander, so he's gonna get something with 2+1/1 counters. Which, I mean, that's all well and good, but like, I'm gonna get in here. Are you gonna block? You gonna take 4? I'm gonna sacrifice. Draw a card. I'm gonna play this. And then I'm gonna play this and draw 2. And deal 2 damage. And then I'm gonna end my turn. And we're gonna see what you have to say about these things. You got another lander token. You have a 5/5. I do have some card advantage in my hand to take advantage of. I'm gonna buff up a flyer? Okay, that's good. Not good enough, sadly. I'm trying to set up a little bit too much. I'll take it. Looking at a 2-1. That was a good game. I do think that we are in a good spot to win this next one and at least be not totally negative for this. Ooh, an immediate game too. I think that's good aura farming. Big JJ Zoo, Dauntless Drafter. All these Dauntless Drafters. Ooh, okay, opponent goes first. This is bad. We'll keep this 6, but this is not great. We're gonna put the mountain on the bottom. I'm feeling a little bit risky here. Hopefully we get a little flood out here or something like that. We're gonna block that. Worker drone, bad card. We're gonna play this. The thing is, I do not embrace Oblivion that. I 100% need to sack that. 3 color, okay. Straight 3 color. Those are sweet lands though. I like that mountain better than all the others, but no plays. Okay, okay. Maybe there is something we can do here. We don't have any islands. Nice island draw. Let's play the Mechan Navigator. And I would love to actually draw a Cryogen Relic. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. Or honestly, I hope he plays a 5-drop. When this enters, create. Okay, fair. That's my goal. That's not nice. Okay. We are going to go to the next. We're gonna hope. Where you sacrifice an artifact? Yeah. We're gonna hope that he doesn't have a play here. But he's got some cards in hand, so there's that. I do have removal for 3 things. So we're in a good spot that way. He is just playing Weftblade. Okay. I think I'd kill the dock worker drone. We're gonna play that, and then we're gonna play the opponent sacrifices a creature. And he's left with a 3/4. End turn. I'm gonna take the 3. Bawbringer. Fair. Cryogen Relic off the top. Alright, let's play a Beamsaw. Let's play a Gigastorm Titan. And let's end turn. I'm in a spot to block. Whenever you cast your second spell on turn. Not bad, not bad. Doesn't do anything. Cancel. We're not double attacking. End turn. Orbital plunge. Ah, that's not good. Not a good spot to be in here. Oh, good lander token. He's got to surveil. Warped. The pain. Alright, guys. There's that one. A sad 2-2 finish on the sealed deck. I will admit that is a tad heartbreaking for me. I do wish that I could have given you a better game here, or at least, prized. But thanks so much for joining me on this one. I hope to show you a little bit better games in the next draft. Talk to y'all later.